I'm so proud of myself this year, y'all, because if you followed me last year, you know that I did not buy my 2021 planner until like January. But I ordered my 2022 planner earlier than I usually do. In fact, I ordered it almost a month ago and it got here this past weekend. So I'm really excited to unbox it for y'all. This is my 3rd year rocking with the Layered Living Planner and I just absolutely adore it. So even though it is the same planner that I used last year that you might have seen in my 2021 planner unboxing, the founders, the owners change up the planner every year. So this is a new edition and this is also their 5th year in business. So this is like their 5th year anniversary edition. I got the whole box, which includes like a lot of other goodies in addition to the planner. So y'all are gonna get to watch me open the box, see what's inside, and I'll definitely let you know where you can purchase the planner if you're interested in it. This video is not sponsored. I just really rock with the founders, the owners, 2 Black women who are also my sorors, and I think it's an amazing product. So hopefully y'all will too. Oh, okay, full magazine. Gorgeous. These are the founders, Tanisha and Brittany. So this looks to be a magazine that's all about them. I really cannot wait to dig into this and learn more about these amazing Black women. We open up the box and we have this beautiful wrapping paper. Come on, melanin. I'm gonna say that. So inside we have our virtual planner party in a bag, balloons. That's so cute. So I'm imagining these are for us to blow up for the virtual planner party. There is this pen set that features some really pretty colors. Okay, let's see what's in this little box. I think I know what this is. Yep, that's what I thought is the candles, which I was really excited about. I got into candles during the pandemic, so I was really excited about this candle. Oh, it smells good. I see a lot of stuff in here, y'all. Alright, the next thing we can get, this set also comes with 2 notebooks. So this is the first one. This is beautiful. I love the design of this year's stuff. Look at how beautiful. So you just got a nice spiral notebook. I know exactly what I'm using this for. Exactly what. With the pen set, come through, come on, y'all. Okay, and we have a second notebook. I also love the color schemes. This one says layers. So this will, if you're not familiar with the Layered Living Planner, this layers right here, that'll make more sense as we talk through the planner. Yes, and this would be a nice place to keep track of my layers specifically. So that's nice because I can use this for stuff specific to my layers, and then I can use this other notebook for an exciting project or program that I'm starting in January. Now, all that's left for us to do is get to this planner, y'all. So this is the dust bag. This is like if you want to take a planner with you somewhere, or like, you know, pack it up somewhere. This kind of protects it, and it says make yourself at home. Last but not least, the Layered Living Planner for 2022. Protective bubble wrap. More protective wrap. I really appreciate that because even though it's fall/winter time, I live in Atlanta and it be raining. And sometimes my boxes get caught in the rain. So I appreciate that it's well protected. Look how pretty. Look how gorgeous. This is my favorite design so far. I'm gonna show y'all what the last 2 years look like. Okay, so this is a 2021 design. 2021 design, and 2022 design. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna quickly flip through the layered living planner. If you are not familiar with the concept, basically this planner uses 12 layers as coined by the founders, and these layers are different aspects of the life of a quote-unquote modern woman that modern women are likely to be focusing on. The beauty in the layers is that even though the founders have kind of prescribed what these layers are, you have the ability to kind of prioritize or deprioritize whatever layers you want to. So if any of these layers don't resonate with you, you're not required to quote unquote work on them or focus on them throughout the year. You can kind of, take what you need and leave the rest. And if you need all of it, like I pretty much dive into all of these, or at least aspire to, then that is an option for you as well. So it starts with just like a note from the creators, which is really nice, and an opportunity to mark this as your personal space. And these are those 12 layers that I was talking about. The layers are dream her, love her, organize her, evolve her, glam her, explore her, survive her, create her, lead her, invest her, give her, believe her. And having these layers kind of listed here like this allows you to use these 4 components that the founders have also set in order to kind of work on those layers throughout the year. So you're planning your year based on layers, you're developing habits that support the layers you want to focus on, you're able to evaluate your progress with some tools that are included in the planner, and you're able to reflect on your year and how it's gone, and you're also able to reflect on like your months and your quarters as well. So again, I am just like last year, I'm not going to show y'all everything because Tanisha and Brittany worked really, really hard. If you want to really like see exactly what the planner has to offer, this video is going to be helpful for you, but I'm not going to go through page by page and show you everything because it is not my intellectual property to share. If you want to see everything in it, then you buy the planner just like we all did, and you're able to enjoy it from there. But I will share that in this beginning section of the planner, so hopefully you can see like these pages, all of these are dedicated to each of those layers and kind of diving into or allowing time and space for you to think about how you might want to work on those layers throughout the year. So I really love that the planner starts out with those pages because it kind of allows you to be intentional about what you want to work on. One of my favorite aspects of the layer is also a space where you're able to write your word of the year. So I can't remember if I chose a word for 2021. I think I was so wounded by how my 2020 word went. My 2020 word was help, and it was all about like outsourcing, and then like the opposite of outsourcing became possibly because we were in a pandemic, and we still are. So I don't know how I'm gonna deal with the word of the year this year, because I almost felt like I jinxed myself in 2020, and that might be why I didn't choose one for 2021, but we'll see about that. And then so after that initial section, then you get into the planner portion. So I'm excited to see the layout. The layout in this year's is a little bit different than the layout in the previous year's planner. Previous years were more like rectangular boxes, but I kind of like that this has a little bit more freeform and white space while still being structured. So you have space for each of your days in the week. Each week also has a prompt. So sometimes it's like a journal prompt, sometimes it's more like, just something to think about or reflect on. But I love that it has that for each week. And then there's also kind of freer space for you to just write down things that you might need during the week as well. And then at the end of every quarter, there is an opportunity for you to reflect on how that quarter went and how your work around your layers progressed. And so that happens for every quarter, quarter 2, quarter 3, and then quarter 4. Also, each month is kind of assigned a layer. There's 12 months, 12 layers. And so at the beginning of each month, you'll see a layer listed here. And it's just a suggestion, right? Like you don't have to focus on each of these layers and each of these months. You can kind of handle it the way that you want to, but that is how the planner is set up. And at the end, this is really cute. At the end, we got some stickers, which are really beautiful. And there's space here to put any papers or notes and things like that as well. One really exciting thing about using the Layered Living Planner this year has been having kind of a more interactive approach to the planner. I had a few friends who bought the planner as well, per the recommendation of my last video. And we were able to kind of check in with each other on a quarterly basis to talk about what layers we wanted to focus on in the upcoming quarter, what specific things were going on in our life that kind of went along with those layers, and then hold each other accountable with quarterly check-ins to say, hey, how did your quarter go? Which of your layers did you end up focusing on? Did you focus on maybe some layers that you didn't anticipate focusing on before? And then what is your plan for the next quarter? What layers do you think you want to focus on then? It was really interesting to see the trends in how we did or didn't stick to those layers. And I would say for the most part, we did, even if we weren't actively thinking about it. But that for me was a positive because it showed me that even in just being intentional about like thinking about what areas I wanted to focus on in advance, even if I was not actively like thinking about those layers in my mind as the quarter went on, it kind of naturally guided me to those areas, and I ended up focusing on those things even if the specific layer like slipped my mind or wasn't at the forefront. So that was really interesting and exciting to see that I was staying on track, sometimes without even necessarily trying to. So I think in terms of choosing a planner that you're actually going to use, one really important thing to think about is, what do you actually want your planner to help you do? Is it something that you just want to use for like to-do list tracking? Is it something that you want to use in order to help you achieve specific long-term goals? Do you want your planner to help you focus better? Like, what is it that you need from your planner? And then once you figure out what your needs are, what your goals are, then you can find a planner that helps cater to those specific goals. So there might be a planner that's better at helping you stay focused. This is a good one for me in terms of helping me stay focused. There might be a planner that's good if you're trying to like plan your life goals and figure out what that is and then design a plan to reach those goals. Maybe you want to do better at tracking your habits on a daily or a weekly basis. Like that's something that a bullet journal is really cool for, or another planner that is more focused on habit tracking might be good for. So think about what you really want your planner to help you do, and then go find a planner that has those features that can help you do it. Again, the reason that I really love the Layered Living Planner is that I find that it helps me focus on my goals, which often fluctuate throughout the year. So I don't want a planner that is so narrow that it doesn't have room for how my year tends to evolve from January to December. I love that I'm able to kind of have a more agile and flexible approach to my goals and what I'm focusing on in the moment. And so having a planner that is as adaptable as my year is dynamic is kind of a perfect match for me. So I am really excited to get this video out before the new year this year, because last year it was like January. And so I think there might be a few anniversary boxes left to order if you're interested in like the entire package. But there are definitely still individual planners left, at least as of November 30th. If you're interested in grabbing the Layered Living Planner this year, highly recommend it. These women are amazing and they put so much time and effort and care into this entire experience. This would be a great way to support this Black-owned company in their 5th year of existence, and also to support your own progress on your goals coming up on the new year. So let me know if you end up purchasing, or if you have any other questions that I might not have answered. Hopefully this gives you a sense of what is in the planner this year.